You put in the hours under the bar. You push until the final rep, racking the weight completely drained. Then you go home and execute a perfect, clean diet full of high-volume, low-calorie plant foods. But weeks pass, and you step on the scale to find you are exactly the same size. To break that cycle, you need a system. By the end of this video, you will have a complete 7-day meal plan and a specific progressive tracking method to ensure your body actually adds physical mass. Take a moment to pull up your food tracking app and grab your workout logbook. We are building your daily blueprint right now. Adding muscle mass on a vegan diet is a math equation. It relies entirely on the precise execution of specific dietary and physical thresholds, not on simply eating healthy. The first problem with a standard plant-based diet is volume. When your plate is full of vegetables and whole grains, you feel physically full long before you have ingested enough calories to trigger growth. Step 1 of your blueprint is establishing your baseline. You must calculate your exact daily maintenance calories, the exact number your body burns just to stay at its current weight. Once you have your baseline, you have to create a strict mathematical surplus. This graphic illustrates the sweet spot, dropping your calories in precisely 250 to 500 units above your calories out baseline. Going above that 500 calorie limit will not build extra muscle. Your body has a maximum rate of protein synthesis, and any calories beyond that limit are stored as body fat. Calories are the literal raw materials your cells use to construct new tissue. If you fail to hit that exact surplus every day, the physical damage you cause during your workout has no material to rebuild from. Even with enough calories, single plant sources often lack a complete essential amino acid profile. The specific amino acid we need to solve for is leucine. It acts as the biological trigger that initiates muscle protein synthesis. Look at this animation of how amino acids function. By strategically pairing different plant proteins within your daily diet, separate incomplete profiles snap together to form the specific leucine trigger you need. Write down your first pairing. Combining a serving of lentils with a serving of whole wheat creates a completely locked-in amino acid structure. Your second mandatory pairing is for your supplements. If you use protein powder, buy a blend of rice and pea protein. Together, they form a perfectly symmetrical amino profile that rivals any animal-based whey. By pairing these sources, you upgrade basic plant calories into active biological signals that force muscle repair. Get ready to take a screenshot. We are going to map these exact pairings into a daily eating schedule. Your breakfast protocol targets sustained energy and hormone support. You will eat a bowl of oats for complex carbohydrates, mix in your rice and pea protein blend for leucine, and add chia seeds for healthy fats. For lunch, we bypass the physical bloating of high-volume vegetables. You will eat a dense block of tofu or tempeh paired with quinoa and add half an avocado. Dinner is built around high-protein lentil pasta or seitan. Pair that with a large sweet potato and a generous drizzle of olive oil. Around your workouts, you need quick, dense fuel. Eat an apple or banana paired with a handful of mixed nuts. Notice the recurring use of avocados, nuts, and olive oil. Those healthy fats are the most efficient way to hit your 500-calorie surplus without feeling uncomfortably full. This dashboard outlines exactly how those daily meals fit together into a comprehensive weekly matrix. The specific portion sizes lock in your required macro targets. When you blindly execute this sequence of meals, you remove all guesswork. You guarantee that you cross your biological surplus and leucine thresholds every single day. To optimize how your body uses that fuel, timing matters. Consume your complex carbohydrates, like oats, 2 hours before you train for sustained energy. Save the simple carbohydrates, like fruit, for immediately after your workout to rapidly replenish your depleted glycogen. All of these nutrients require transport. You must drink 3 to 4 liters of water daily to physically move those carbohydrates and amino acids into your muscle tissue. This checklist shows the 3 specific supplements required to fill the natural gaps in your meal plan: vitamin B12, vitamin D, and 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. Creatine is especially critical here. It naturally occurs in meat, so adding it back into your system allows you to match the exact explosive power output of a non-vegan lifter. Powders and timing do not spontaneously generate tissue. What they do is optimize your internal engine, ensuring the food you eat yields the maximum possible result. Nutrition provides the materials, but physical tension provides the demand. Open your logbook and map out your training volume. You need exactly 10 to 20 hard sets per muscle group per week. This logbook shows how progressive overload works in practice. If you lift 135 pounds for 8 reps today, that exact number must increase next week, either by adding weight or adding repetitions. However, you must apply the reps in reserve rule. Stop your sets 1 or 2 reps short of absolute mechanical failure. Taking every set to failure destroys your nervous system and will heavily stall your recovery. By meticulously logging and increasing your numbers, you force your body to use your caloric surplus to build new, stronger tissue rather than storing it as fat. All of the eating and lifting serves one final mechanism. The actual physical construction of muscle happens entirely outside of the gym. Without 7 to 9 hours of sleep and aggressive management of your daily stress levels, your cortisol spikes, protein synthesis halts, and your entire blueprint collapses. You now have the complete system. You know how to calculate a 500-calorie surplus. You have a leucine-optimized daily matrix. And you have your progressive overload parameters mapped out in your logbook. Take this 7-day meal plan to the grocery store today. Drop a comment below with the specific plant protein pairing you are starting with, and subscribe to the channel for more mechanical breakdowns of physical growth.